Hello viewers, my name is Damilari. In this class, we'll be concluding the topic chemical industries, and the aspect we're looking at now is the types of chemical industries. Number one, heavy chemical industry. Why do we call it heavy? That means they produce these chemicals in large quantities, and the reason is because schools need these chemicals as a base salt. Also, like the car battery, they also need it in it. The bleaching in clothes, also paints and drugs, many other industries like that, they need this chemical, so they are produced in large quantities. So and that's why they produce it for soap, glass, explosive, paints, and other industries. So the number two, fine chemical industry. That means after the heavy chemical industries have produced their own, so this one they will convert it to other things they want to use it for, like dye, stuff, additives, analytical chemicals, perfumes, and other things. So that means they are product of heavy chemicals. So that means fine chemical is gotten from heavy chemical. Then number three, fertilizers industries. These ones they are after the growth of plants, so they can produce hormone that will stimulate plant growth. And as they are helping to grow the plants, they will also create what will kill things that will affect the plants. So like herbs, so it means they produce herbicide, fungicide, pesticides. And these fertilizers, how do they produce it? They mix nitrogen. They get nitrogen from ammonium compound. So like nitrates or sulfate. So it means ammonium nitrate, ammonium sulfate, they are fertilizer products, or sodium nitrate. So that means nitrogen compounds is what they use for their fertilizer. Also, they can use potassium from underground deposits. So small quantities of trace elements like zinc, boron, copper, molybdenum, they add it to it. Then number four, metallurgical industry. This industry they can produce steel, like which are the alloy of iron. Alloy of iron, they use it for bridge. So you know our bridge is they have iron content in it, and flyovers. So then automobiles, all these cars, aviation, aeroplane, space projects. So they make use of metallic substances. So the steel is produced by extraction and processing iron. Then number five, we have plastic industry. So there are plastics, we have plastic bags, we also have our household wares that are made up of plastic like cup and plates. Then we also have kitchen wares, those things we use in the kitchen. There are some of them that are made up of plastic. Then industrial plastics and miscellaneous items. So all these materials they are also from plastic industry. So some of them can also be from organic source, that means from plants or animals. So like we have phenol, we have urea, we have methanol, we have cellulose, we have ethane, vinyl chloride, we have ethanoate, we have styrene, we have amine. So all of these are organic products that can be used also for plastic. Now note that plastic passes through injection. When we say injection, that means molding and extrusion. So that means your plastic, you can mold it and you can extrude it with heat. So when you extrude it with heat, it can now become flexible. You can bend your plastic and it can also become hard once it has set. Then we also have pharmaceutical industry. So these ones they produce drugs, and drugs could be from organic products like quinine that they are using for malaria. They can also produce insulin, which is for diabetes. Then paracetamol and aspirin as pain reliever, then as well as other antibiotics. So these pharmaceutical industries also produce antibiotics. So that and the drugs can also be from inorganic compound. Like bismuth is inorganic, bismuth triazocarbonate 4. So this one they can use it to cure stomach disorder. We also have potassium bromide, KBr. This one is used as sedative. So that means you can just say the KBR like calm the brain, KBR calm the brain, to sedative, to sedate, to calm someone's neurons. So then also mercury chloride, this one can be used as a purgative to purge someone that is not able to digest, the food is not digesting. So the mercury chloride can help as a purgative. Then also glass industry, like I said, from sodium carbonate, they make use of the sodium carbonate compound to make their glass. So they produce different kind of glass. Some glasses are transparent, that means you can see through them. Some are translucent, that means they are translucent, they will not allow light to pass through. Some are colored, so different kinds of glasses. Then the glasses can be chemical resistant like beakers and test tubes, so they will not chemical will not affect them, or heat resistance, that means those glass that you put inside oven, so we call them ovenware. So other glass materials, we have the one they use for window pane, mirror, bottles, fruit jars, drinking glasses, dishes, lens, also television, camera, glasses are in all of these things. Now, and as I said, if you want to produce glass, sand is the major material unit, silicon oxide. So then soda from sodium oxide, then lime from calcium compound. So another material, they mix them together, melt them in the furnace at a very high temperature, then they shape that glass and allow it to cool, then it becomes rigid piece. Then number 8, another chemical industry is ceramic industries. So this one, they make ceramics which they use for cooking and for water storage, for pots, for dishes, for cups, for tiles and laboratory sinks. So using clay, they also use clay, that's mud, to make these ceramics in an ornamental form. It's like a beautiful form. They add silica oxides of magnesium, aluminium, zirconium, thorium, titanium, artificial carbide, nitrides, so which are ground to a uniform. They will grind it consistently and their mineral impurities they will remove. So the temperature they will subject it to is 600 to 3000. Then ceramics, they are said to be fragile, they can break, and they are chemical resistant. Chemical cannot affect them. That's why they use some of them in the lab. Then cement industry. So this was they make cement. So they will mix limestone, clay, they make it in form of powder. And if you mix it to a paste, adding water and sand, so that's talking about mortar. That mortar will later set. That means become hard when it is dry. It can also form concrete when you add gravel and water. So you can use it for bridge, for dam, for road. So then paint industry. In paint industry, they produce paint using suspension of solid color substance, like which we call pigment. So if you apply it on a thin layer, that means not a hard layer, so on a thin layer on the surface, that paint will produce opaque, that means it will not allow you to see through. So solid film will be there, used to decorate and to protect surface against weathering and corrosion, so that things will not corrode. They paint the environment, they paint the body. Then soap and detergent industry. This one, they produce detergent, and that detergent is from petrochemicals, so that it can be more efficient, especially in hard water. So hard water, you can use soap detergent for hard water. So then also from oil, fatty oil, fats and alkalis, that's base sodium hydroxide. When you boil them, you can also use it to make soap. So and you add sauce, that's brine, so that you can separate the layers of the soap and also remove the impurity. So that process is called saponification, how to make soap. Then detergents can leave dirty things from greasy surface at home and factories. Other industries we have are cosmetic industries. They make beautification materials, so all these things that women use. Then textile industry, anything clothing material. And the side effect of chemical industries is that it can cause pollution. So thanks for listening.